Hello, how are you, students? Today we are going to see forfeiture of shares and debentures. Forfeiture in the sense if some uh, during the calling of shares during the subscription, if one party or one of the applicant default the payment of subscription at any level, maybe allotment level or from first call, if they default the payment, then the directors of the company make a decision to forfeit the share after giving reasonable time period for them to subscribe the unpaid shares, right? That is the meaning of forfeiture. Here forfeitures and reissue, forfeiture, reissue, over subscription of shares which are issued on pro rata basis. That is what we are going to see in this uh, question. So if you go through this question, you can understand how to, what is the procedure of forfeiting, what is the accounting treatment for forfeiting of shares, what is the accounting treatment for reissue of shares, and how to handle the pro rata share issues. Okay, so let's move into the question. Okay, companies forfeiture and reissue of shares allotted on pro rata basis in case of oversubscription. PQR Limited issued for public subscription 10,000 equity shares of 10 rupees each. 10,000 shares, okay, 10,000 shares at the rate of 10 rupees, right? 10 rupees at the premium of 2 rupees, right? Face value 10, premium 2 rupees, right? Shares payable on application 2 rupees, on application 2 rupees, on allotment 5 rupees, adjust the premium at the allotment level, and first call 2, on final call 3 rupees. Applications were received for 20,000 shares, right? application received application received received for 20,000 shares, 20,000 shares, okay. 20,000 shares was made, allotment was made pro rata to the applicants for 14,000 shares. For 14,000 shares, we are going to allot on pro rata basis, on pro rata basis, right? And the remaining applications were rejected. Remaining means out of 20, if you deduct 14,000, then for 6,000 is rejected. Okay, rejected. Money overpaid on application was utilized towards sums due on allotment. Oversubscription was there, no, at the application level for 4,000 shares. The oversubscription was there. That was utilized for the allotment level, right? So Jack, to whom 600 shares were allotted, Jack, to whom 600 shares were elected, Jack, to whom 600 shares were allotted, failed to pay allotment and calls money, right? Failed to pay allotment and calls, right? This is John's, right? That is for Jack, right? Jack. And John's failed to pay 1,000 shares on the remaining applications were rejected, right? 1,000 shares were allotted, failed to pay the two calls. John, for 1,000 shares, failed to pay at calls. Two calls, right? Two calls, right? These shares were subsequently forfeited after the final call was made. These are forfeited, right? These are forfeited. These shares forfeited at final level, right? Final, after final calls. Forfeited after final call. Right? After final calls was made. All the forfeited shares were sold to David as fully paid at 8 rupees per annum. This is forfeited shares were sold to David. David at the rate of 8 rupees fully paid shares. Right? Show the journal entries in the books of PQR Limited. You have been asked to show the journal entries in the books of issuing company. Right? First, PQR issued public subscription 10,000 quantity shares at the rate of 10 rupees each at a premium of 12 per shares payable as follows. 2 rupees on application. Applications were received for 20,000 shares, right? Then the entry was bank account allotment level, right? Allotment on allotment, right? One, bank account debit. How much? This is on allotment level, right? Bank account debit 20,000. Shares on application account. Shares on application. Application, right? Credit 20,000 being cash received, right? Being cash received on application, right? Have to write it clearly, right? So bank account debit and shares on application account credit 20,000. Then second entry is, sorry, not 20,000, 40,000. 20,000 shares into 2 rupees, right? Then 40, not the 20. 40,000. 40,000. That is like this, right? 20,000 shares into 2 rupees, right? This is how we got, right? right? Second entry, we make shares on application, shares on application debit 20,000 share capital account, share capital account credit 20,000. That is 10,000 shares at the rate of 2. That is 20,000. Being cash transfer of being transfer of share on application to share capital account, right? Okay, this is the narration. Okay, next one is right. This is the second journal entry. Okay, this is the second journal entry, and third journal entry is share on application debit, share on application share on application account debit, allotment account credit, share allotment credit 2. This is for 2. This is for 2. Right? How much? This is 10,000. Balance is 10,000. And bank account credit. Bank account credit. This is, you have to work it out. That what is the amount that is transferred to allotment account, share allotment, and what is the account, because for the share allotment, right, share allotment, this is 20,000, right, 10,000 into 2, right, that is 10,000 into 2. Share allotment is, for the share allotment, 4,000 shares into 2, that is 8,000. To bank account, again 6,000 shares into 2, that is also credit 12,000, right. The narration is being cash and transfer of account, right. You have to write the narration. This is for share allotment level. This is for share allotment account. Why? Bank account, first of all, we have received for 20,000. We have applied for, we have asked for subscribe 10,000 for 10,000 shares only we have offered. The company has offered 10,000 shares for the subscription, whereas they have received 20,000 applications. So if they have received 20,000 applications, then 20,000 into 2 application level 2 rupees. 2 rupees into 20,000, then 40,000 bank account debit, and share on application credit for 20 into 2, 40,000. Then thereafter we have to transfer the portion which is relevant to the share capital account. Share capital, how much we have to transfer? We are offering 10,000 shares at the rate of 2, then 20,000 has to be transferred to the share capital. So shares on application account debit 20,000, and share capital account we have credited 20,000. So another 20,000 is remaining, because out of 40,000 in the share application account, we have debited 20,000, and 20,000 is remaining for the adjustment. For that 20,000 we are debiting to share on application debit and share allotment account credit, because they says we have received for 20,000 shares. Out of 20,000 we only can offer 10,000 shares only, right? Only 10,000 shares we can allocate, whereas we have received 20,000 shares, right? 20,000 shares here on application we have received 20,000 shares. So the company decided to allot 14,000 shares on pro rata basis for the 14,000, right? So 10,000 we already have passed the entry for share capital. Then 4,000 is advance received. We have to treat that as an advance received on the next level. Next level is allotment level. They said in allotment to allotment level they have transferred the excess money. Excess money is 14,000 we have decided to accept, then 4,000, 10,000 only we can issue, then balance is 4,000, right? Out of 14,000 we decided to allocate, then 10,000 shares we are going to allocate between 14,000 shareholders, right? The people who have applied for the 14,000. So 4,000 is excess. This 4,000 only we are transferring to the allotment account. 4,000 into 2, 8,000. 8,000 share allotment account credit 8,000, and balance 6,000 is the 14,000 only we are decided to accept. Balance 6,000 out of 20, if you deduct 14, right? 14 you will get 6,000. 6,000 we are rejecting. For the 6,000 applications we have rejected. The people who have applied for the balance 6,000 shares we have rejected. Then 2 into 6,000, 12. 12 is the bank account credit. We are going to repay the money received, right? So bank account 6,000 into 2, 12,000. This is the explanation for this. Okay. Then allotment level we have finished. Okay. Allotment level we have finished. Next, application level. Next one is allotment level. On allotment, right? On allotment, the fourth journal entry, allotment account debit because receivable, right? Allotment account debit. How much on the allotment? On the allotment, 5 rupees, right? On allotment we have 5 rupees. Then 5 into allotment account debit and share capital account. This is allotment account. 10,000 into 5 rupees. 10,000 into 5 rupees. That is 50,000. 50,000. 10,000 into 5. That right? That is 50,000. Then balance is share capital. To share capital account credit. Share capital account credit. That is how much? 10,000 into 3 rupees only relevant to the share capital, because 2 is share premium, right? Out of 5 rupees, 5 rupees consist of 2 rupees of share premium. So we have to take it out 2 rupees out of 5. So 10,000 into 3, that is 30,000 is credited. 30,000 share capital is credited. Then to share premium credit, that is 10,000 into 2, right? That is 20,000. You will write being cash receivable, cash at allotment level. Right? You have to write it down. That is first journal entry for that, right? For the allotment level. Then second journal entry, that is fifth journal entry, is bank account debit, right? And share allotment account credit. Share allotment account credit, right? So we have to find how much we have to receive. Cash receivable at allotment level. Cash workings, right? Workings. Cash receivable at allotment level. Cash receivable at allotment level. Right? That is cash received, right? Cash received at allotment level. How much we have received? We have to do the calculation, right? Cash receivable at allotment level. Cash receivable equal to how much? 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares, right? That is 10,000 shares into 5, right? That is 50,000. less share premium, less share premium, share premium. How much? 10,000 into 2, that is 20,000. If we deduct this, we will get 30,000. Right. Okay. Wait. We have made, right? 50,000, right? Minus shares Jack's share allotment, Jack's Jack's cash, Jack's shares at allotment level, Jack's shares at allotment level is 600. Therefore, right, Jack's cash receivable, that is Jack's shares at allotment level, and level is 600, right? 600. Then therefore Jack's shares at application level is 10,000 divided by 14,000, right? 10,000 divided by into 600 shares. Then how much we will get? 10,000 divided by 14,000 into 600. Sorry, 14,000 divided by 10,000 into 600, right? 14,000 divided by 10,000 into 600, right? That is 14,000 divided by 10,000 into 600. Then 840 shares. 840 shares. Then 840 shares receivable for on application 840, right? So cash received on application cash received, excess cash received on application, excess cash received on application is 8 840 shares minus 600 shares into 2, right? 840 we have received, allotted is 600, then 240 is remaining, that is into 2, that is excess cash received on application, that is 840 minus 600 shares into 240 into 2, 480, right? 480. So Jack's cash receivable, Jack's cash receivable at allotment is 600 into 5, that is 3000 less cash is excess cash, less excess cash is 240 into 2, that is 408, right? Then cash receivable is 2520 is receivable, we have not yet received, so 47,480 is the cash received at allotment. Cash received at allotment, right? Allotment, cash received at allotment, right? This is allotment, cash received at allotment level. Have you understood? Cash received at allotment level, cash received at allotment level, that is what we have to calculate. Cash receivable is 10,000 into 5, 50,000. Jack's cash receivable calculation, right? Jack's shares at allotment level is 600. Jack's shares at application level 14,000 divided by 10,000 into 600, because the people who have applied for 14,000 got 600 on pro rata basis, that is 14,000 shares divided by 10,000, right? So the allotment level, if he has got 600, then he would have paid at the application level maybe higher shares, he would have paid for higher than 600 shares he would have paid at application level. So that is what we want to find out, what is the shares he applied for in application level, that is 14,000 divided by 10,000 into 600 allotment level allocated, then it is 840 shares he has applied at the application level, and he was allotted with 600 shares on pro rata basis. So excess has received on application is 840 shares, that is on application level 840 application level, and allotted is 600, that is into 2 rupees, that is 480 is the amount we have got excessively at the application level from Jack. So Jack cash receivable at allotment level is 600 shares into 5 rupees at the allotment level, 600 shares at 5, that is 3000, minus excess cash received at application level, that is 200 shares excess cash received at application level, that is 480. 240 into 2, that is 480. 480 we have to deduct it because we have received in advance at application level. This is receivable allotment level. Then if you deduct 480 from the 3000, then 2520 only receivable from Jack. So that amount was defaulted at the allotment level. So total 50,000 we had to deduct only 2520, not the 3000. Right? So if we deduct 2520, then cash received at allotment level is 47,408. Right? 47,408. 408. This is cash received on being cash received on allotment. Right? So write the narration clearly. Here I want, with this allotment level is over, I won't write all the narrations here. So you should know how to write the narrations. Okay. So allotment level also over, and next one, first call. Right? First call, on first call. On first call. Right? On first call. On first call. Right? We have to say in these calculations you have to be clear, right? You have to be very clear. On sixth adjustment is first call account debit and share capital account credit. Right? How much? 10,000 into how much? On first call 2 rupees, no? At the rate of 2 rupees. Yeah, 2 rupees. That is 20,000. Right? So being cash receivable on at first call. Right? Right? On seventh adjustment is, seventh journal entry is shark what you call bank account debit right, for this number 5, for number 5, refer working, right? Refer working. Working number 1. Working number 1. Refer working 1, right? Here bank account debit and first call account credit, right? This is also working number 2, right? Working 2. Working 2, right? You have to say being cash received at first call, right? Narration. Bank account, here you have to see on the first call, Jack calls, this is second one. First call, cash received on first call. Cash received on first call. At first call, right? On the first call, Jack's cash receivable at first call. Cash receivable. Cash receivable at on first call. First call is 10,000 into 2, that is 20,000. 20,000, right? Less Jack's cash, that is Jack is 600 shares into 2, that is 1,200, right? Next one is John's, John, John's cash. How much? 1,000 at the rate of 2, that is 2,000. Then 3,200 not yet received from Jack and John. Then if you deduct this one, 16,800 is received. Cash received. Cash received. Cash received is 16,800. Because here cash receivable on first call is 10,000 shares. On 10,000 shares at the rate of 2 rupees, we had to get it from on first call, that is 20,000. But two people have defaulted their payments. One is Jack, his number of shares is 600. 600 into 2 is 1,200. John's cash is 1,000 into 2, that is 2,000. Defaulted payment. Right? This is defaulted payment. Right? That is Jack cash and John's cash. These two were defaulted. Defaulted cash. That has to be deducted. Right? So that is one. So here we had to say 16,800 is the 16,800. No? 800 is cash received. Right? With that, we are completing the first call account. Okay. Next, we come to the final call. Final call. In the final call, okay, the final call account, call account debit, right? Share capital account credit. That is 10,000 shares at the rate of how much? On final 3 rupees. 10,000 shares at the rate of 3 rupees. That is 30,000. 30,000 and 30,000. Here you will write cash receivable on first call, on final call, right? This is one. This is eighth journal entry. Ninth journal entry is bank account debit. Bank account debit. Final call. Call account credit. Right. This is also will have the workings. Workings 2. Workings 2. Right. 3. Working number 3. Right. Being cash received on first call, final call, right? So here on third adjustment, third working, cash received on received on final call. That is cash receivable is 10,000 into 3, that is 30,000. Defaulted payments. Defaulted payments. One is Jack. Jack is 600 into 3. 600 into 3. That is 1,800. Right? And John is 1,000 into 3. That is 3,000. Then here we will get 4,800 is, then 25,200 is cash received. Cash received. It's 25,200. Because at final call, cash received on final call. Cash receivable is 10,000 into 3. 10,000 shares at the rate of 3 rupees. That is 30,000. Jack defaulted payments. Jack won 600 into 3. 1,800. John 1,000 into 3, 3,000. Then total is 4,800. That has to be deducted from 30,000. Then cash received is 25,200. Okay. Cash received is 25,200. 25,200. With this, we have completed the double entry. Right. Then what is the rest of the thing? They says they have forfeited the shares of John and Jack. The company has forfeited. Then what is the forfeited entry for forfeited? Number 10. Otherwise we can say forfeited. Right? Forfeiture. Right? What is the double entry? That is number 10. Share capital account debit. Share capital. Debit. Right? Share capital account debit. Share premium. Share premium. Premium account debit. And credit to share allotment. Share allotment credit first call account credit final call final call account credited and forfeiture account credited being account entry for forfeiture of shares. Right? How much share capital? How much is the share capital? Share capital is at the final level only we are forfeiting the shares. Then share capital is 10,000 into 10. Sorry. 1,600 into 10. That is 16,000. 16,000. Share premium is 600. How much the share premium? We have not yet received. Arrears. What is the share premium is arrears. 600 shares. Jack's 600 shares into 2 premium 1,200. Right? Share allotment. How much is defaulted at share allotment level? 2,520. 2,520 is the defaulted amount at the share allotment level. At first call level, how much is defaulted? 3,200. 3,200 on first call. Second call, how much is defaulted? 4,800. 4,800. Then how much is the forfeited account? What is the forfeited profit on forfeiture? Right? We'll say that is 16,000 plus 1,200. Right? From this, we have to deduct 2,520 plus 3,200 plus 4,800. 4,800. That is that. Then 6,680. 6,680 is the balance, forfeiture balance, credit balance, right? Okay. So next one is reissue. Reissue of shares. Right? Reissue of shares. Right? That is when you reissue bank account debit, right? 10, 11. Bank account debit, right? Bank account debit. Forfeiture account credit. Forfeiture account credit. Right? And share capital account credit. Forfeiture account debit, right? Debit and forfeiture account credit. Share capital account credit. Share capital account always will be at 1,600 at the rate of 10, right? That is 16,000. 16,000 is credited to the share capital. Bank account, how much you would have got? 8,000, 1,600, 1,600 into 8. 1,600 into 8. Right? We will write it clearly, otherwise you won't understand. Bank account, we said no, bank account is debit. How much? Because 1,000, we are issuing 1,600 shares at the rate of 8 rupees. At the rate of 8 rupees. How much? 1,600 into 8. That is 1,600 into 8. That is 12,800. Bank account is 12,800 only. So remaining 2 rupees is lost for the company. So 2 rupees we have to transfer to the forfeiture account. Forfeiting account is debited because 1,600 shares into 2 rupees, that is 3,200. Right? How much the share capital we get? 2 share capital account credit, that is 1,600 into 10 rupees. Face value is 10 rupees, no? 16,000. This is the being reissue of shares, right? So reissue also we have completed. And next one is profit on reissue. Profit on reissue. Profit on reissue is, right. Profit on reissue is forfeiting account debit for, sorry, debit, right. And capital reserve account, capital reserve account credit. How much the difference, how much is the profit being? The forfeiture account has 6,680 credit balance, right. Here we have the forfeiture account of 3,200. If it is a T account, it will be easy for you to calculate. If it is a journal entry, bit difficult. Forfeiture account credit balance you have 6,680. Here forfeiture account debit balance 3,200. Then what is the difference? Difference is the profit, that is 3,480. 3,480 is the profit. 3,480 is the profit. Being profit on forfeiting transfer to capital reserve account. Reserve account, right. Capital reserve account. With that, we have completed all the journal entries for this question. Okay, all the journal entries for this question we have completed. Have you seen everything? Okay, everything is crystal clearly I have given, right. First one is allotment level, 3 journal entries. Second one is on allotment, first is on application, 3 journal entries. Second one is on allotment, 2 journal entries. On first call, 2 journal entries. On final calls, 2 journal entries. For featuring, 1 journal entry. And reissue, 1 journal entry. Profits on forfeiting, 1 journal entry, right. Through journal entry you can learn, and by question going through this question you can learn, right. Again, after you view these lectures, what you can do is you can just take the question out, and without viewing our lectures you can prepare the answers and compare with this second time, right. So you can identify in which areas you have not understood. Again go through my videos, then you will understand. Even if you couldn't understand by going through the videos first and second time, please contact me and ask me for the any clarification. I will help you, right. So these are the important adjustments here. Cash receivable, Jack cash receivable, and his allotment default at the allotment level, right. uh, Pro rata adjustments, right. All the adjustments, important adjustments consist in this scenario, right. So please go through it and let me know whether you are okay. Okay, so with this I am concluding this session, and I hope to meet you in next session. Okay, thank you.